Hello, and thanks for joining me, Phil Spencer, for my latest insider info for renters. If you've always thought that saving up for a deposit while renting is nigh on impossible, well, I'm here to tell you that it can be done. I've teamed up with Canopy. Canopy is an app that makes renting rewarding and helps you identify costs that can be cut. And I've done that to bring you my canny ways for tenants to save. If that sounds good, then please do make sure you hit the alert bell so you don't miss any of this new series. So, you've decided buying your own home is the dream, and all you need now is that elusive deposit. How much you save each month depends on how long you're prepared to save for and how much you can afford to put away. I'm here to show you some clever ways to put away more and start building that deposit fund. Pretty much the first thing I'd recommend is using the Canopy app to track your rent payments. By doing this, and it's absolutely free, your rent payments count towards your credit score. A good credit score, a good credit rating opens up some of the better mortgage deals, potentially those with a lower deposit. So this is a really powerful tool for getting you on the ladder. The link to download this free app is below, so do click on it to get started. The next step is to know your budget, by which I mean really get to know it. You'll know what your rent and your household bills cost each month, but many of us are a bit vague about other outgoings and the variables such as food and drink, entertainment, clothing, cinema, petrol, insurance, that kind of thing. So really do sit down with your bank and credit card statements for the past 6 months and work out exactly what goes where. This is where the Canopy app is great, as it allows you to identify savings on some of your biggest costs. A popular approach to saving is the 50-30-20 rule, invented by American senator and bankruptcy expert Elizabeth Warren. 50% of your monthly income goes on your bills: rent, energy, broadband, phone costs. According to this rule, if that number exceeds 50%, then you need to look at ways you can reduce your bills. Switch energy, switch broadband, switch phone providers. Canopy, by the way, can help with that too. If that doesn't do the trick, then you're going to need to consider cheaper accommodation whilst you save. Downsizing, of course, also saves on not only rent, but also your bills, and therefore it can be a worthwhile sacrifice in the short term. Then 30% in the 50-30-20 rule is your wants, things like meals out, drinks, concerts, cinema tickets. If you're really focused on saving for a deposit, these are things that can be cut. The remaining 20% is what you can afford to put into your savings. Most online banking apps come with a spending tracker, so you can get a good overview of what you're spending money on and what you could rein in. Say, for example, you've done your sums, you've made all possible savings, and there's still not enough left in the pot to get together a deposit in a reasonable timescale. Well, what other options are there? If you know your contract and landlord allow it, then you might be able to get a lodger in. Subletting a room in your home can be a good way to put some extra cash in your pocket each month, but you do need your landlord's permission. You could look into becoming a live-in guardian. That means you would occupy a building, often a listed building, to look after it. The rental costs are much cheaper and sometimes even free, but it does come with certain responsibilities. For some, moving in with a family member might be an option, and if not, perhaps a family member might be willing to help financially with a lump sum. And then there's the millennial creation, the side hustle. Basically anything that increases your income. It could be angling for a raise at work, it could be going for a bonus, taking on extra hours, looking for a different, higher paid job, or somehow creating a second income stream. Think about your skills, think about your abilities, and also your free time. It might be easy enough to get a delivery or a babysitting job or a cleaning job at the weekend. But if you're excellent at refurbishing furniture, identifying hidden gems in charity shops to sell on, or making jewelry or something like that, then perhaps using your talents might be a better use of your time. Remember that this is a long-term goal. investor. Try not to work yourself into exhaustion, but looking for a better paid job, even if that means getting further training or qualifications in the short term, might be better than adding in extra employments. Your call. There's no particular right or wrong. Do what you can. Whether it's cutting your outgoings or increasing your income, or a bit of both, that nets you regular monthly savings, make sure you maximize every penny. There are a couple of smart options. The Help to Buy ISA is a no-brainer. Once you've saved up £1,600, the government will add 25% or £400 to it when you buy your first home. Got to be good news. Also, any interest you earn from your ISA while you save is tax-free. Another product worth looking at is a lifetime ISA. Designed to help people save for later life, it can also be used to purchase your first home. You can pay up to £4,000 a year into your lifetime ISA, and the government will then add an extra 25% of what you can save into your account each year. There you go. This works out at £1,000 if you manage to save the full £4,000. You can withdraw money from your lifetime ISA for buying a house, but you must have had the account for 12 months before you do so, and the property you're buying must also be £450,000 or less. Another piece of advice is do make sure you know what your ultimate goal is and break it down into yearly and then monthly targets. Setting up a direct debit into your savings account is a fantastic way to ensure you never miss your target. Only look back to notice how far you've come and you'll stay motivated. I'd love to know what tips and tricks you've used to save for a deposit, so please do let me know in the comments below and join me next time for more top tips for renters, buyers and all things home related. See you soon. Thanks for watching.